love like the strategy behind content, man. Like, because I know myself and I know I want to just push myself as far as I can. But at the end of the day, I'm just a girl. Happy Monday, happy Q2, happy April. I love that lineup. Like, that's so cute. I just love that. Anyways, I'm just feeling really excited because we start posting on Kurate's Instagram next week. So this week is gonna be like finally building up the feed, and there's just a lot of content I need to film as like B-roll for reels and stuff. So I'm just excited to kind of finally be in it, be ready to post, and have some content to review from the content strategist. So I'm feeling good from the angle of Kurate. And then on a more personal level, I do really want to prioritize this week getting my habits down. Like, I have pretty good habits. Like, I journal and I have my morning me time where I drink my coffee and just kind of chill out. But I really want to establish my morning routine and kind of put all the daily habits that I tend to forget. So like stretching, meditation, and my French practice, I kind of want to start adding that into my morning routine so I can get it out the way. So yeah, this week is just gonna be working as we usually do, but also just cementing a morning and nighttime routine and establishing my daily non-negotiable habits. Well, not establishing, but putting them into practice, like making it actually non-negotiable, because I definitely negotiate on those habits all the freaking time. Anyways, I'm actually doing a social media audit today with like a client. So I'm really excited about that because it's gonna be the first time I'm doing that for someone I don't know, and it's also gonna be the first time I'm being paid to do that. So I spent last week building out the template that I think I can also share as like a free resource on Kurate's Instagram when we start like posting and stuff. Right now, I'm just gonna go through her TikTok and like pull in some more of the information that I need for it, because I already kind of know what it is I want to say to her, but just getting my action points very clear. And this is specifically important for me because I tend to ramble. Like, if you guys watch the YouTube videos, you know I'll be talking for days. So I'm trying to just pay attention to my personal limitations, shortcomings, like where I know as an individual I could kind of like clean up for the sake of the business. Like, I can't just be rambling and like shooting ideas from all over the place. So that's what we're working on today. And then directly afterwards, I'm actually going to be meeting with another client to give them tips on filming their reels. They send a lot of information that's good to use on infographics, but just not a lot of content that I can use for reels. Not even like the B-roll clips that I can use for reels. So we've talked and I've said, look, you've done reels in the past. Look at those numbers compared to when we're just only doing infographics. Like, the information on the infographics is good, but you need the reels for reach. The infographics are more for later when we get these people following your page and they're like, give me more info, show your authority, give me more of that. But we need the reels for reach, right? It's not like they don't want to film the reels, it's just harder for them. And I think because it's harder, they're like, okay, like, why waste my energy here? But it's like, no, I'd rather post 2 reels per week than 5 infographics. So yeah, meeting on that today. I think another thing that like creators will do sometimes is like they'll post a bunch of other things that their audience doesn't care to see but they enjoy making, which is all fun and fine and cute, but like you're making it harder for me to understand what's going on here. Someone's sharing like a YouTube channel and like how to grow on YouTube, and all of a sudden you're posting a birthday vlog. It's like, I love you but I don't care, you know? Like, I didn't come here. Yeah, like I felt like time went by so quickly yesterday. It's so crazy. After the 2 calls, which, oh my gosh, we need to talk about the social media audit. But after the 2 calls, I was talking to my friend on the phone for a bit, and then I went for a salad at Mandy's Salads because, hey, like, I've seen them for a while and I just felt like it would inspire me to eat healthier. Kind of excited to go grocery shopping today because I didn't have any time to go yesterday. Because yeah, after I went for lunch, by the time I came back, it was 5 o'clock, and then I had a happy hour with my friend, and then the day was done. I came home at 8:30. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just so tired, I'm gonna go to bed. So yeah, I woke up early. I did like my slow morning, and now I'm gonna just kind of get to work. But yeah, the social media audit. Okay, so the audit went so well. This was the first time that I ever did an audit for somebody and I had no idea who they were. Like, I didn't know them at all. They weren't like a friend of a friend, and they were also paying me to do it. So I was really nervous because it's also like, I've done audits for my friends that were like in the early stages of their social media, but it's the first time I was able to take somebody's account from like someone that already built up their account and just like give them ideas, feedback, and critique it and she appreciated it so much, and it went so well. I kind of want to ask her for a review, and this is where I can't be shy and like allow my shyness as Keiana that I feel to interrupt like what I'm doing here. So yeah, I'm gonna ask her for a review because I want to push the audit service. I'll probably ask her when I send her the video editing package, because I'm also going to be editing some videos for her, which is nice. So yeah, I think she and I will be working together for a while. Like, I'm so excited to like see where her platform goes, because like there's just so much potential, you know. Like, I love like the strategy behind content, man. Like, there's just so much work that can go into content to make it really good, and like if you are willing to put in the effort, you can just do so well, you know? Oh my gosh, hi guys. I haven't talked to you all day because I've honestly been a little overwhelmed. I actually tried to check in with you guys last night and I was at peak overwhelm. Like, I think I was up all night working, and I was just kind of planning for my meeting with my boss at my part-time job, and I was so behind on getting a project done. So I thought. So I didn't even end up going to Reformer Pilates this morning. I don't know if I had told you guys, but I had signed up for a Pilates class that I'd been looking forward to since I bought the class pass on Sunday. I didn't get to cancel the class, so I just kind of forfeited the money for the class, which just kind of really not pissed me off, but just made me so sad, and just sad honestly, because I was just like, Keiana, like, you know, I had to even like journal and just like tell myself, Keiana, it's okay, like, don't stress about it. I was like, yeah, I think for my peace of mind, I should give myself permission to not feel guilty for skipping the class, but also return the favor to myself by maybe doing an at-home Pilates class or something like that. Because the whole thing is, I'm really trying to make sure with, you know, my goals, my habits that I'm trying to establish, I'm really trying to prioritize not foregoing my health and my fitness and my wellness goals just because I want to work so much, or I feel like I need to work so much. Because at the end of the day, taking care of your body is what's also going to give you the ability to channel so much effort and energy into all the other things you want to pursue, right? So, and I've been doing good with this so far this week, but I really just haven't worked out all week, and I think that's where I'm like, Keiana, like, what's going on there? And I'm trying to just remind myself, like, okay, but last week we didn't do anything for the mind, anything for the body, so at least be grateful that this week we're prioritizing your nutrition and your journaling and your peace of mind in that sense, right? So I got to, what did I do today? I spent the morning doing work for my part-time job, and the funny thing about it is I ended up just sleeping in and starting work for the part-time job at the same time I would have started post Pilates. Like, maybe 20 minutes before I would have been able to start post Pilates, and I had everything done. I got everything done in like 20 minutes. So I was just like, Keiana, like, you inflated this whole not inflate, because last night I just felt overwhelmed, but like, you know, I was just like, I got even kind of annoyed at myself. I was like, Keiana, you didn't even need to skip the class, you know? But then I was like, Keiana, like, you didn't know. And I think I just have to start talking to myself in that way, because I know myself and I know I want to just push myself as far as I can to make sure I achieve everything I want to achieve. But at the end of the day, I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl, and I can only do so much, and I just have to be nice to myself about it. I finally finished the feed plan and I'm so excited. It looks so good, guys. It looks so clean because, okay, so I can now show you what the feed was looking like. I hope I didn't delete everything. So basically, this was the aesthetic I was going for before. I was going for like loud, fun, just very bold kind of texts and stuff like that. And then when I started creating the post and like putting the timeline together, it just wasn't working out, which is the importance of planning your feed. So then I was like, all right, we need softer colors on the feed. We need like less colors, because on this one, I was using orange, I was using green, I was using blue, and like
it just wasn't coming together in the way that I would want to approach a professional with, right? For the audience that I am trying to attract, I just felt like I needed something a bit cleaner. So yeah, these are all just kind of sample post ideas. We've only really made maybe 4 of these. So it was also like I needed to come up with like fake ideas that I could use just to build out the feed. And yeah, took a lot of work. Took longer than I thought it would have. I think I sat here for about a long time. I don't know, because I was doing a bunch of other stuff. I had to like edit a video for a client. I think I probably spent 2 hours on this, but it's a good thing I went to that coffee shop, took a break, and just wrote down my to-do list. Like, I've gotten a lot of the things that I kept like pushing off my list. So for example, I needed to reply to an email for a client. I actually lost a client today, not because of like anything I did, but she's just not doing her podcast anymore, which sucks for me because this is what we're talking about with like this world of marketing or freelance and marketing being just very like dependent on you know, if people are gonna stay consistent. Like, nothing to her, but like, you know,
NBA finals and every college football regular season game last season except one. Owners for the rights to air a single regular. It sparked an interesting conversation about these players are such stars.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm cooking my beef. I'm doing my dishes. Yes, I am. Goodbye. The camera go on. Let's go. All right, do the jerk marinade thing, and then mix it up, and then let me get ready.
Put some clothes on. We're going outside. I never draw out Keiana.
I always tell you to get
the one time.
Yo, that's actually 5.
The literal one time she's trying to reject me.
The one time, yo, for real, because it's always me saying, get your ass down here.
Let's go.
Guys, this is actually insane. I literally told my mom, yeah, Jaden keeps asking to go out, but what did I say to her? I was like, I'm trying to respect myself and shit. Bye, guys. Tell the people bye. You're a menace, bro. And then the graphic designer, she likes this a lot more because she really did not like what I had before. So she's gonna try and build out something based on that. And
do you have the logo finalized yet?
No, because I told her I wanted to figure out what the new vibe was first. So I'm gonna I met with her yesterday in person, but I'm gonna email the feed to her. And then she wants like samples of what type of logo I would be going for. I have no idea, so I tell her she has to just come up with something like. You know, one of the saddest parts about not even just having your own business, but being a busy person is not having as much time for your friends and family. Like, being able to make time for the people that you love. Like, it's the weekend, it's summer, it's also a very nice day in Toronto, so naturally people want to do things. And I'm already going out or my friend is coming over and we're gonna just have some sushi and wine and chill. So in my mind, it's just like, once we're done that, I'm gonna work tonight. And it's not to say that like, it's a good thing that my life is just revolving around work, but that is a sacrifice you have to make to be really good at something, to be successful at something. You have to be able to put all your time into something, or a lot of time into something. And yeah, it is a sad thing that I think, as someone that's very social, extroverted, I've spent a lot of time building relationships. As I get older, I just don't have as much time. Why does this apple have this? I don't like that. But as you get older, you just don't have as much time to give to put into all these relationships that you spent years fostering and building. And it's